October 1984. The GIUK Gap. The water here is deep, freezing, and pressurized enough to crush a man in a heartbeat. Inside the hull of a NATO hunter-killer sub, the air is thick with the smell of diesel and recycled oxygen. The sonar technician freezes. His headset isn't picking up the sleek, high-pitched whine of a Soviet Akula class. Instead, he hears the heavy, rhythmic thrum of reciprocating steam engines, the frantic scraping of coal shovels against iron, a sound from a century long dead. In the North Sea, the past does not always stay buried.
At the height of the Cold War, the North Sea was a chessboard of silent predators. NATO submarines patrolled the depths to track Soviet movements. It was a high-stakes game of acoustic hide-and-seek. But on this night, the mission profile changed. The crew was part of an elite tracking unit, seasoned veterans trained to identify any engine signature in the Atlantic. They knew the sounds of the modern world. What they were hearing now, however, defied the laws of naval evolution.
The acoustic signature was massive, a surface fleet moving in a rigid Victorian-era battle line. Sonar reported the sounds of thousands of men at battle stations, yet the radar was dead silent. Lieutenant Commander Miller ordered the boat to periscope depth. The hydrophones were screaming with the noise of a fleet that should have been visible for miles. But when the lens cleared the surface, there was nothing. Only the black expanse of the Atlantic. Miller checked the sensors again. The acoustics insisted a steel armada was passing directly overhead, but the screen remained a void. Miller made the call to surface. As the hatch opened, the crew wasn't met with the sharp bite of sea salt. They were hit by the suffocating stench of sulfur and burning coal. A dense yellow bank of mist sat on the water, moving against the gale force winds. Inside the fog, the crew saw them. Titanic hulls of iron, triple gun turrets that looked like ancient cathedrals of steel. No lights, no flags, just the silhouettes of a ghost fleet from 1916. A bugle call drifted across the waves, thin and haunting. For 30 seconds, the Cold War met the Great War. Then the mist surged. The sounds on the sonar vanished instantly into a terrifying silence. The official report was sanitized. Command called it a Soviet acoustic deception experiment, a trick of the thermal layers. But the men on the bridge knew. You can't simulate the smell of a coal fire in the middle of a modern ocean. Miller retired shortly after. The sonar technician never wore a headset again. The North Sea holds its secrets well, but sometimes, when the pressure is just right, the ghosts of Jutland rise to reclaim their patrol.